Namaskar. I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive session. You are watching us on PME Vidya, channel number 8 and also on our YouTube handle NCERT Official. This session is meant for the students of class 8 and the subject that we are taking up is English. We're going to learn about one interesting lesson of your textbook, that is the case of the fifth word. Part 1. Well, it sounds like some kind of mystery, some kind of magic. So what exactly this case is all about? We will be learning everything about it, but it's the part 1 today, and there's a lot more content here which of course will spark curiosity in you. So if you feel like asking questions, please get in touch with us. Our phone number is 8800444059. Our email ID is tth.class8@ciet.nic.in, and on our YouTube handle NCERT Official, you can send us your questions, suggestions and of course your feedback. Now for this session, we are joined by our experts. So please welcome Ms. Swati Verma, Ma'am is TGT English from Sarvodaya Vidyalaya, Sector 7, Rohini. Namaskar and very warm welcome to you.
Namaskar, ma'am. Thank you so much.
And we both are accompanied by our Indian Sign Language interpreter, Mr. Dev Malik. Dev, namaskar and very warm welcome to you too. You know what, ma'am? I'm a big fan of mysteries, you know.
Wow.
I have watched many series on Vyomkesh Bakshi and Sherlock Holmes. They are my favorite characters. But here I'm little confused. I know it's some kind of mystery, but what exactly this case is all about? Because there's so many cases. Now what exactly we are referring to? Tell us, please.
Yes, Harpreet ma'am, I can understand your curiosity,
Yeah.
and because you are so much interested in mystery and magic, let me just solve it. Not exactly solve it, but try to help you
Okay.
to understand. As you say, the case.
Case, yeah.
But which case is this referring
Yes.
to? Yes, so many things are there. Can you see?
Yes, I can see
Yes.
on the screen you have got so many cases. See, it's
Yes, it is related to case in one way or another.
Yes.
But which case are we referring to? Which case are we going to solve? Let's
pencil box case,
maybe
Or pen
maybe
case.
not. Maybe.
specs case,
Maybe.
or code case.
Maybe. So let me help you with that,
Sure.
and let me help all the students with it. But for that we have to understand through a few sentences. All
Okay.
right. So one by one I am going to help you out, understand, and then you have to tell me, and Harpreet ma'am will tell me,
Yes.
Representing all the students also,
Yeah.
that which case it is.
Even you can try to figure it out and
Yes.
comment in the live chat box.
Yes, we are
All right.
looking forward to your comments.
Which
So-
case is it? Yeah.
Yes, this is one. that Lalit said that he could not sing, but that was not the case, as he sang melodiously later. So there is one case here also. But
Yeah.
which case is it about?
So seems like some situation.
Yes, it seems like a situation. Yes. So this is one case which
Yeah.
it could refer to. Now we have another thing.
Okay.
The lawyer was waiting for the case to be taken up in court.
You're making me
One more
confused.
case
Now it's
we
court
have.
case.
Yes, it could be a court case. Some serious matter could be there.
So, are we talking about the legal matter today?
let's see. Just
Okay.
have some patience. Just wait.
Okay.
First, we have to understand some more meanings of the case.
Right.
Which one is this case? This title actually referring to the case of the fifth word. Okay. So I'm not going to help you that soon,
Okay.
but you will surely figure out, and all the students will also figure it out. My pencil case is a gift from my grandmother. Okay,
This is-
so this is also a case. You can also see I have also bought a case. So this is also a gift. So
Pencil
is
box.
this the case?
Maybe.
Because here it serves as a container.
Container, yeah.
Yes. So is the container of the fifth case?
Something is missing from the container.
Yes, the mystery is growing. I can see
You're building up the excitement.
Yes. Now, okay, one last. So, the subject of a formal letter is written in title case. Now,
It's
another
related
case
to
we have.
language.
It's related to the writing format.
Yeah.
So, this is also one case. So, now you have understood it's a very mysterious word in itself, because it has so many meanings. It depends on how it is used in a sentence.
Yes.
So how it is used in this title, you have to figure it out. We will read the text and then you will understand which case are we referring to it here.
Case in itself has become a big mystery here. Forget the fifth word that we are referring to. Okay?
Indeed. So let's start
Yeah.
with the session.
Sure.
Encyclopedia Brown is a young boy who lives in Idyllwill, USA.
Wait a second, ma'am. Encyclopedia Brown. What is encyclopedia now? What kind of name is it?
Yes, interesting name, isn't it?
It is, but how can you name somebody encyclopedia?
Harpreet ma'am, no matter how much you ask, but I'm not going to help you solve any mystery.
Oh
so
my
we will
God.
learn about it, but you have to patiently listen to the
Okay,
story.
please go ahead then.
His father is the chief of police. In spite of being so young, he often helps his father solve mysteries that even the police find difficult to solve. Their discussions are generally held at the dining table. Read this story to find out how the boy wonder solves a case that has been troubling his father.
Oh.
So, here we go with the story. Are you
Yeah,
ready?
I'm ready and I'm also figuring out what this case is.
Yes, you have slowly started to understand now the case
Yes.
of fifth word. Okay, so your detective cap is on, I guess.
Absolutely.
Okay, Encyclopedia's father was chief of police. Everyone thought that he must be the smartest police chief in the country. Chief Brown was smart and quick. He didn't sit around and worry. When he came up against a case he couldn't solve, he acted at once. He cleared his desk, put on his hat, and went home to dinner. Encyclopedia solved the case for him before dinner was over. Chief Brown would have liked to tell everyone about his only child, but who would believe him? Who would believe that the best detective alive was an 8th grader? So he said nothing. So now you must have started understanding a plot. Some characters are being introduced.
Yeah.
So here we have Encyclopedia, and we are talking about his father, whose father is chief of police.
Yes.
And he is smart, he is quick.
But encyclopedia is a very unique name. What exactly encyclopedia means?
We will come to it. We will come to it.
Okay.
But first we understand the nature of his father and what kind of work he does. And he is smart, he is quick, he didn't sit around and worry. And whenever there is a case he couldn't solve, he just acted at once. Immediately he acted on it, cleared his desk, put on his hat and went home to dinner. And their encyclopedia was there to help him to solve the case. Chief Brown would have liked to tell everyone about his only child because he helped him so much with his case. But in this situation, who would have believed that a student of class 8 would be the best detective out there?
True.
Yes, that's why he never shared anything about him.
Okay.
Let's proceed with the story. Encyclopedia never spoke of the help he gave his father. He didn't want to seem different from other boys, but there was nothing he could do about his nickname, the name which is, puzzling you so much.
Yes.
He was stuck with it. Only his parents and teachers called him by his real name, Leroy. Everyone else called him Encyclopedia. An encyclopedia is a book or set of books filled with facts from A to Z. So, Encyclopedia's head, he read more books than anyone in Idyllwill and he never forgot a fact. His pal said he was like a library and computer rolled into one and more user friendly.
Wow.
So, Encyclopedia also never shared or boasted about the help he gave to his father. And there was something he could not do anything about his name, his nickname, which is, puzzling you so much. And that's the nickname. Nickname is a pet name.
Okay.
So, he got his name because of
his unique characteristics.
Yes, unique characteristic. That was that he was no less than a library, a computer which is rolled into one, and he was more user friendly also. So he never forgot any fact or something. So
like
that's
our
why.
Indian Chata Chaudhary.
Yes, you can say. And for encyclopedia, we have, you can see there's a kids encyclopedia. I also bought this another book. This is encyclopedia. So it's a book which is filled with facts. You know, from A to Z, you can find anything on encyclopedia. So same was the case with this boy.
Leroy.
That's why he was named Encyclopedia. So he got this nickname. Do you have any nickname related to your unique characteristics?
Yeah, now that I've learned what encyclopedia means, because I talk a lot, my friends have nicknamed me as Chatterbox.
Oh. So
And what about your nickname? you teach a lot.
Yeah, I teach a lot, and you know, many of my students come to me and asking meaning. So yes, I have also got a nickname, that is dictionary.
Wow, so we
yes.
can find all the word meanings here.
Yes, my friends and you know, so many people refer to me for that. So I've got this cute nickname.
Well, we can ask for the nicknames from the viewers as well.
Yes.
What your friends or your peers have nicknamed you based on your unique characteristics, just let us know.
Yes.
Okay.
So nickname is a new word for us. Nickname is a pet name. So we are looking forward to your nickname. Now you have understood, and I have also solved one question for you, that how this boy got this name. Encyclopedia Brown was a very interesting name indeed. So now you tell us your nickname. All the students in the comment section tell us their nickname.
Nicknames, please.
So yes, so nickname is pet name. Let's proceed with the story now. At the dinner table on Tuesday night, Chief Brown stared at his cream of mushroom soup. Encyclopedia and his mother knew what that meant. He had a mystery he could not solve. Tim Nolan died yesterday, he announced in a matter-of-fact manner. That name is familiar, Mrs. Brown said. Wasn't he mixed up in a jewelry robbery a few years ago? 5 years ago, Chief Brown replied. 2 masked men held up the Diamond Mart on 6th Avenue. They got away with $1 million worth of jewelry. I thought Tim Nolan was arrested, Mrs. Brown said. So at the dinner table, Mr. Brown was staring at the cream of mushroom soup, and Encyclopedia and his mother. Now, mother is also introduced. We have another character. So she knew what it meant. It was that there was some mystery, there was some case going on which he was unable to solve.
He was lost in some thoughts actually.
Yes, he was lost in those thoughts which he could not solve. So he had a mystery he could not solve, and in a matter of fact manner. In a matter of fact manner is without showing much emotion. So very directly he just said Tim Nolan died yesterday.
Oh.
Yes. So this was announced at once in a matter of fact manner, that is without showing much emotion. That name is familiar. So now as he said this name, so Mrs. Brown said that name is familiar because she must have heard that name before. Wasn't he mixed up in a jewelry robbery a few years ago? So he replied, Chief Brown replied, yes, 5 years ago. 2 masked men held up the Diamond Mart on 6th Avenue. They got away with $1 million worth of jewelry. I thought Tim Nolan was arrested. So here is another fact that she thought that he was arrested. So all the students, you must listen very carefully because we are solving a mystery.
Yeah.
Yes, so all the facts, all the details matter a lot when you are solving a case.
So Tim Nolan was basically one of the culprits.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Lots of maybes are here. Okay, let's proceed.
Yes, it's a mystery after all.
Yeah.
He was questioned, not arrested.
Oh.
Chief Brown corrected. I always believed that Nolan and a friend, a man named Daniel Davenport, pulled the hold-ups. There wasn't any proof though. Encyclopedia sat quietly. He knew his mother and father were discussing the case for his benefit. His father filled in the facts. Nolan and Davenport had met, Chief Brown said. While both were in prison in South Carolina, they became friendly because of shared interests. Nolan was let out first. So we have another dimension to the story because Mrs. Brown was saying that she thought Tim Nolan was arrested, but that was not the case. he was questioned but not arrested.
Because of lack of evidence, probably he was set free.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's find out what actually happened. So I always believe that Nolan and a friend, another character, mind students, a man named Daniel Davenport, pulled the hold-ups. Now, what is hold-up? Hold-up are the robberies conducted with the use of threat or violence. In any such robbery where there is use of threat and violence, then you can use the word hold-up. So, these two pulled the hold-up and there wasn't any proof though. So, maybe that was the reason they were not arrested and they were just questioned. Encyclopedia was listening to all this quietly. He sat quietly and his mother and father, they were discussing this case so that they were filling in all the facts which were required to solve the mystery which was going to come, because why he couldn't solve this case on his own. So, he was listening because they were discussing the case for his benefit. Nolan and Davenport had met while they both were in prison in South Carolina. They became friendly because of shared interest. What could be the shared interest here?
I think because they both were criminals.
Yeah.
And they were involved in some kind of robbery, so they had similar interest of robbery, looting people, threatening them.
So their aim may be the same,
Yeah.
their intentions could be the same. But Nolan was let out first. Alright, so let's see what happens next. He settled in Idyllwill and started a small palm tree nursery. It barely yielded him a living. Davenport came to live with Nolan a week before the jewelry store hold-up. During the hold-up, one gunman's mask slipped. A clerk thought she recognized Nolan, but she wasn't absolutely sure. I remember now, Mrs. Brown said. The clerk refused to testify against him and no trace of stolen jewelry ever turned up. So, this is the next stage of, all the facts are coming into limelight that what actually happened. So, Nolan, he was set out first and he settled in this place that is Idyllwill in USA and started a small palm tree nursery. Now, what's a nursery? It's a place where young plants and trees are grown for sale. Have you ever been to a nursery?
Yes, I have got many plants from there. You find little samplings that you can bring.
Yes. So, he started his own nursery, but it barely yielded him a living. Davenport came to live with Nolan a week before the jewelry store hold-up. Okay. During the hold-up, one gunman's mask slipped. A clerk thought she recognized Nolan. Maybe he was there, or he was the person, but she wasn't absolutely sure. I remember now, Mrs. Brown said. The clerk refused to testify against him. Testify is, students, when to make a statement in court to prove that something is true. So, because she was not sure, the clerk refused to testify against him and no trace of the stolen jewelry ever turned up. So, because there was no testification done and there was no traces of stolen jewelry also ever found.
Nothing was recovered.
Yes. So, let us see what happens next. Davenport hasn't been seen since the hold-up. Chief Brown said, my hunch is that he and Nolan decided to hide the loot until things cooled down. Didn't you search Nolan's house, dear? I got a court order this morning. Chief Brown said, officers Lewis and Maloney just about took Nolan's house apart. They didn't find one piece of the stolen jewelry. Is there some mystery about Nolan's death yesterday? Mrs. Brown inquired. So, Davenport hasn't been seen since the hold-up. So, nobody has seen him. and now Chief Brown has a hunch. A hunch is a strong feeling about something. When you have a hunch, you have a strong feeling about something.
Like intuition?
Yes, intuition you can say, a strong feeling you can say about something that maybe I don't have proof, but I strongly feel.
Feeling it to my
Yes.
bones actually. Yeah.
Yes. So, his hunch was that he and Nolan decided to hide the loot. Loot are all the stolen goods. So, loots refer to the stolen goods. So, they have hidden the all the loot until the things cool down, because if they knowingly or unknowingly exposed that they must got arrested
Or try
or
to
something.
sell
Yes.
them.
Yes.
They will get caught.
Yes, so that's why they were waiting for the things to cool down. So, didn't you search? That was a very obvious question. That didn't you search Nolan's house, dear? To this reply was that Officer Lewis and Maloney just about took Nolan's house apart, and they didn't find one single piece of stolen jewelry. So, maybe they were behind it, or maybe they were innocent or not. We can't say. We just have to find out. Is there some mystery about Nolan's death yesterday? So, we surely have this air of mystery. So, yes, the Nolan's death is mysterious, and Mrs. Brown inquired the same. Yes and no, Chief Brown answered. Nolan suffered from a bad heart for many years. Yesterday morning he had a stroke. He must have realized he was dying. With his last strength, he managed to put his will on the kitchen table. It leaves everything he owns, including his palm tree nursery, to Devonport. So, yes and no means at the same time. It may be yes, it may be a no. So, the Chief Brown answered because Nolan was suffering from a bad heart for many years and he had a stroke. A stroke is a sudden serious illness causing inability to move. So, he was having a sudden stroke and he must have realized in those few seconds that he was going to die. So, he managed all his strength and managed to put his will on the kitchen table, and in the will it leaves everything he owns, including the palm tree nursery, to Devonport. So, these are the new words we have discussed.
So, what happened next?
For that you have to wait
For the part
next,
2?
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my, it is so
Yes.
interesting. There's feeling like
But
going,
yes.
just going on in it. But we do not have enough time left. We can go through the exercises then.
Yes, so I'm not going to leave you here itself. I'm going to have some discussion with you, and then we'll proceed in the next part.
Sure.
In the next session. So, these are the new words which I have already explained, and students, you please make one sentence at least using these words.
Okay.
Now, you have to complete the following statements with suitable reasons. This will help you that how much you have understood the plot till now. Alright, this will help you in part 2.
Okay.
So, I'll request Harpreet ma'am to
Sure.
represent all the students, and
Yes.
by the time students can also write in the comment section. Leroy's name was Encyclopedia, and everyone called him by that name because
Because he knew all the facts.
he knew all the facts. So, his head was full of facts and he never forgot one. At the dinner table on Tuesday night, Chief Brown stared at his cream of mushroom soup as
He was thinking about some case.
yes, because he was thinking about that unsolved mystery. Encyclopedia sat quietly at the dinner table because
He was listening to parents' conversation and getting the ideas.
yes, because he was listening to all the facts his parents were providing, he was getting the ideas. Last one, Nolan put the will on the kitchen table because
He knew he won't survive.
yes, because he was dying, he must have realized this, that's why he put. So, I
Right.
hope students you have got the idea, some idea about this chapter, and we will proceed in the next part.
Absolutely, and it has kept the mystery intact, and we're looking forward to solve this mystery, the
Yes.
case of the fifth word,
Case
in the
of the
upcoming
fifth word.
session. For this session, thank you so much, ma'am, for your
Thank you,
time
ma'am.
and contribution. I would also like to thank Dev, our ISL interpreter, for accompanying us in this journey. Thank you so much, and thanking my entire team, and wrapping up the session here. and with a wait for the next part. Anyway, let me tell you very quickly what you're waiting for next. So here comes the update for the next session. In a short while from now, you can watch a session of social science, and the topic is right there in front of you. Please participate, and with this, it's me taking leave of you. We'll join you shortly. Namaskar.